Hey everybody, remember that praying mantis from my last video? Well, he was looking for a ride and decided to come along for a little ways. In this episode, I'm leaving the Bula YWAM base and headed towards another another friend's place. Yeah, gonna have some interesting adventures along the way. This is gonna be a longer episode with all kinds of stuff going on. So grab a cup of coffee, strap in as we head from Bula to Landless Corner. Had some really extremely generous donations lately, and I'm just so humbled by them. Thank you so much. So my time at the Bula YWAM base again was so precious to me. The fellowship and the kindness that I experienced there was just, I don't know. It left me speechless, I guess. What a wonderful group of people, and the DTS folks that were there were just so kind and so supportive. So this is me getting back onto the Great North Highway, and look at that, another 1250, a brother from another mother. That was pretty cool. See that. But started out with beautiful scenery and just a lovely ride. Slightly coolish weather, and they just waved me through another toll. That was awesome. And yeah, this dude is just like, yeah, go ahead, you're good. And so that's nice. I love that. And giant termite hill. Look at that thing. It's enormous. Another wreck. It's just so scary. And all these beautiful fields. I don't know. That looks like some kind of wheat to me or something, but I'm not a farmer. So there's this police checkpoint. I'm coming up here. So peaceful. But listen closely. Oh, no. Yeah, I can't move. Boy, this was really something. So yeah, just there was that big clank, and then the bike wouldn't move, and people were bringing me parts, and I was just like, oh no. And I couldn't figure it out right away, and I was getting more and more upset. I was stuck right in the middle of the road, and these guys came, and big dudes helped me out. They're so strong to lift the back of that bike with all the stuff on it. Pretty impressive. But so, long story short, it appears that the ABS unit inside the rear brake caliper failed. If you remember, several days ago, the ABS was acting up, and it showed up on the screen on the dash, and apparently it grabbed just enough. There's a broken spoke. Grabbed just enough to seize that caliper, and when I hit the gas and spun the tire, it broke that bracket that holds the caliper on and shoved it right up into the wheel, and so the wheel couldn't move. Broke two spokes, bent one. These two guys stopped to help. They're from Namibia, and they each have a adventure riding business. Super nice guys. There's one of their businesses there. They were super helpful, super great. So there's another broken spoke there, and the bent one. And you can see there's the broken bracket. See it there, that broken piece. There's another angle. You can see it at cleave there. And then there's a bunch of the parts. And I was texting with a tech in South Africa, and he was super helpful. He suggested I put that rock into the caliper so that the pistons wouldn't compress. And then I zip tied it up to the pannier, taped it all up, had it secure. Did a couple test rides. It seemed to go okay on the test rides. So I got the bike all loaded up again because I unloaded it. Got my gear on and was pretty nervous. Even though it did okay in the test runs, I was still pretty nervous about seeing how it would go down the highway, especially a busy highway like this. And so I didn't know what else to do. I couldn't stay there. We're just going to try it, I guess. I was pretty nervous. I did some emergency braking stuff to see how well it would work. The front caliper seemed to work well still. If that thing, there's some more fire, if that caliper came loose and swung into the wheel again, gosh, that'd just be terrible. Cute kids there waving. Look at the size of that fire. Gosh, those fires kind of freak me out. My dad being a wildland firefighter, it just seems so counterintuitive. And the women working hard as always. This is a cool interaction.
How are you?
Hello.
How have you been?
I'm great. How are you?
From where to where?
I have a friend near this town.
Wombo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go down here a bit.
So when you see you find the T-junction, you turn to your left. You continue heading before Chibombo is after Kabwe. Wombo is after Kabwe. After Kabwe.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And you find
Great.
another town there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Travel
You're
safely.
from where?
United States.
How Africa? How many countries have you come?
I took a plane from Dubai to Nairobi, and I went to Uganda and then Tanzania and then here.
Zambia. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm headed to Cape Town.
Oh, South Africa.
So when you finish
Which way are you using? Chirundu or Livingston?
I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna see the falls.
So you are using Livingston Road.
Yeah, and then cross into Botswana.
Botswana. That is Kazungula border.
Yeah. And then go to Namibia, and then into Cape Town.
Okay.
So,
when
cool.
you finish your mission, you should lend me a bike.
I'm sorry, I have earplugs in. I have a hard time hearing you.
When you finish your mission with your bike, lend me. I also travel from Cape Town to Tanzania.
Okay. And you'll take it back there?
Yes.
So this bike, you came with it on the plane? Cargo? It came with cargo or just...
Clear from the United States to Germany, and then Germany down to Dubai, and then Dubai to Nairobi.
Okay, safe trip.
Cool. All right, you guys have a great day.
Okay.
See ya. Thank you. How fun is that? I love it. So this is a corner here, this intersection coming up, where if you go right, you go into the copper belt of Zambia, where they have a lot of natural resources. And then if you go left, which I'm doing, you head towards Lusaka, which is the capital. This is the new highway that they're building that sometimes we rode on this surface, and it was gorgeous, so nice. But the Bula YWAM folks, they prayed over me a lot, and I tell you what, God showed up and answered those prayers. There was a lot of talk about the severe traffic, and I did run into some severe traffic, but at that intersection where you could go up to the copper belt, it was just like they parted the Red Sea for me, and the traffic was wonderful. Look at all these guys working and waving, so cool. And then this guy came up to me, and unfortunately I was in traffic and I didn't have a good conversation with him.
Going where?
From the United States, going to Cape Town.
Cape Town. What data are you capturing now?
I'm sorry, I have a hard time because I have I have earplugs in. Sorry.
I'm saying, what research are you doing?
Going from here to Botswana, then Namibia, and then down to Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Yeah. And then to South America.
Then South America.
Yeah.
What are you capturing?
I came across the US, and then the bike went on a ship to Germany, and then Dubai, and then Nairobi.
So you are sending messages via the satellite?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
I felt bad that I couldn't talk to that guy in a more clear way and spend some time with him, but yeah, the traffic was moving and I felt like I was in the road. And here's another toll booth. They're letting me through. I love it. Thank you very much. I'm happy to not pay a toll. Then I saw this sign and it made me sad. I don't know, just supporting children and adolescents seems like a no-brainer to me. So all those wonderful roads and and clear traffic came to an abrupt end in the city of Kabwe. Took me forever to get across this city, and I have a ton of it cut out. So if it's painful for you, imagine what it would be like full length on the motorcycle. But there's a restaurant on the other side of this town, of this city, that I really wanted to go to called Fig Tree. And I was getting pretty hungry. It had been a long day dealing with that break, being anxious about being on the bike after all that is going on and just having that caliper hanging off that pannier and all this stuff. The traffic was just killing me. I was like, I just want to get to my destination. First, I wanted something to eat. I was really hungry and, like I said, pretty stressed out. And not feeling a lot better, but I just wanted something to eat and then to get to my destination and try to chill out for a little while. And this traffic was just killing me. And like I said, this is heavily edited. So if you think it's bad, if you think you have to sit through a lot, just know that I've chopped out 99% of the traffic that I was riding through. But, people were kind. There was not a lot of honking. They let me in and out a little bit. I mean, really, the people are very courteous. There isn't a lot of consensus about how a line works or who goes first or how to get into a queue, but they're not cruel or rude. So that's something, I guess. And you see that guy walking across. There was 1 million people walking through the traffic, just give you some idea how slow things were going. And then we're almost at the end of the city here, and it really starts to open up. And I was so grateful. I just wanted to get moving again. So here we are, starting to get moving, and I can go get something to eat. Okay, and as we go, here's another wrecked lorry on the side of the road. And here we go to the Fig Tree. Thank goodness. And this was like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something. I was getting pretty hungry. This guy was really cool.
Very heavy, like a vehicle.
I'm sorry.
Overloaded.
It's pretty big. Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. What a cool guy. He was just so fun. So I did the American thing and had a cheeseburger, had some comfort food. Those onion rings were awesome. Then it was back on the road to my home stretch. Several people had asked about buying my motorcycle or taking it from me or whatever. And it was just a really fun place. Great food. Highly recommend the Fig Tree. Well worth the traffic stop there. Look at all these beautiful roads. I love it. And then this was an interesting building. Apparently the Chinese have a significant presence in Zambia. This was a super cool roadside market. Some beautiful produce, all kinds of stuff there. getting closer, I'm getting closer. And then there was another huge fire. Like, again, my dad was a wildland firefighter. So to see this like dark smoke and such a huge column, I'm thinking, call the fire department, get that thing put out. But they were all over my route today, and it was pretty crazy. So here's my turnoff to the last little bit to my destination. And apparently that area is known as Landless Corner. Not sure why. Maybe I should ask and figure that out. But if anybody knows, let me know. Lots of friendly people. And then here is my destination. This is an orphanage that helps kids it's a center for children. And my wife knows a woman here, and it was such a blessing. Gosh, this was just blessing on top of blessing. I had my own little apartment that wasn't little. It was a little 2-bedroom apartment, and secure parking for the bike, and crazy, amazing hospitality. It was just, my cup was overflowing. And after the brake incident, I was eternally grateful. It's just what I needed. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tagging along. Thank you for your generous contributions. It's making all the difference. It's helping so much. Peace and love to you all.